Hello everyone, I am back, and this time obviously a little more consistent. I have an interesting topic for today's video, but before we get into that, I actually want to make a little announcement. So last week I have talked about my book and I answered a few questions. If you haven't watched that video, go and watch it. I'm actually going to link it below. This time actually I want to let you know that I have organized a giveaway on GOODREADS. 20 copies go around the world. You can go check it out, enter the giveaway, see what country is eligible, wherever you are, and the giveaway is running from the 15th of October till 15th of November this year, 2015. So if you're interested and want to win one of these copies, well, go there and enter the giveaway. So I think that's it. I'm not gonna talk more about the book. So let's get back to the topic of this week. The topic of this week, it might be a little surprising or not, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna share with you either way, because I've been meaning to do this for a while, but being busy with finishing the book, editing, publishing, promoting, whatever, it's just I didn't have time to do that. And yes, I took a short break, and in that short break, let's say I didn't upgrade. If you remember watching, if you haven't, go and watch it. It's the video that I think is the only one during the summer. Something with shift and electromagnetic sensitive, I think the title. I was talking about certain attacks and certain things that are happening, and they were increasingly increasing in number and annoying. And I was just thinking, this cannot go on forever like this, and well, something has to be done, and something has been done. Well, many things, but among other things, I have underwent a biological upgrade. What do I mean by that? So maybe you're familiar with Breatharianism, and I know a lot of people think that this is just airy-fairy scam, whatever, but that's for many things that people have no direct experience, or just reject the concept completely because their mind is not comfortable with this type of stuff. So for me, I mean, the chapter of even that, it's kind of like not necessarily the right term for it, but we don't have a better term right now, so let's call it Breatharianism. When I was a child, well, teenager, I was always interested in this type of stuff, and I knew about this thing from yogis, and for me it was never really something, how should I say, out of the ordinary. I knew it was possible, and I wanted to undergo the process of 21 days back in 2000, I think 3, 4, something like that, but while reading Jasmuheen's books. But I wasn't sure that I am prepared, because it's the mind that needs to prepare. And well, this year I was obviously prepared, but I did a short version because the energy is different, because you don't need necessarily to do the 21 days. The most important is actually to have at least the minimum of 3 days of like dry fast. I basically did a 7-8 day process, because there's different people that offer now to do the process, I mean, to assist you to do this. Some offers on like a 8-day process, or 10-day process, or 11-day process, or the traditional one, which was brought forward by Jasmuheen, but she wasn't really the one that actually invented the process. She also learned it from other teachers. Anyways, I did this because I felt like I was ready, and I felt like I needed to do something. I needed to change. I needed to upgrade. So when the time came, And it was surprising because I wasn't intending to do this at that time. I was just like, no, let's do it now because you will not find the time later. I didn't know why, but now I know. And not necessarily I'm going to go into all the details of my experience about the process. I can tell you that the most important thing is you have to set an intention, and the intention from mostly, I mean, for me at least, it was to connect with my source, with source inside me, and be nourished from there, because there's this misconception, okay, you can be nourished by whatever prana, let's say all the elements, the energy from your environment and all sorts of things, but the main source, actually the most important one, should be the source within. So that's where the true power and everything actually stem from and should feed you. So yes, I had a wonderful experience. It wasn't hard, but because I am already thin, I lost some weight and I looked, well, even thinner, but I felt great. And after the process, you can't eat, first of all. It's just very hard. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process. As I said, I took the shortest version, but the most important thing is you have to have the 3 days of dry fast. So it's either incorporated at the beginning of the sequence or in the middle, someplace 2 or 3 days juice in the beginning, and then the 3 days of no water, no food, and then the rest with juice. Because I was alone, I did it my own way, and I prepared just the first and the second, I think, before actually going dry. I just had water and some lemon juice with water, then dry, and then continue with juice. Actually, the next day was water, and I just added lemon juice, and then a diluted juice, a little more consistent than just my water and the lemon juice. I can tell you that you have no hunger, I think for me the thirst was not necessarily the thirst, was the habit of actually picking up a bottle of water, and actually the gesture, it becomes automatic, so we don't think. So probably that was for me something that I had to erase, but not because I was thirsty or anything. It was just something that was occupying my time. So I just realized, okay, so I have this habit that actually takes time, that I really don't need. Well, when I came back, let's say, and had my first bite of food, although, as I said, when I did the process, my intentions was not to actually not eat after that. I know that I don't have to, and really you don't have to if you have connected with source, but I wanted to be social, and I just had this thing in my head after I finished the process, like, I want to continue the transition, in the sense that clear the mind, because it's the mind that needs the food, not the body. The body doesn't need that. You have to let go of all programming and stuff like that, because we have emotional eating, that is from stress or things uncomfortable, whatever, plus the good times, because we define ourselves as like a part of our humanity to come together and enjoy food and whatever. So I said to myself, okay, I don't want to eat every day from now on, but if I'll have like a social situation, I would like to be able to do that. Well, when you come back from the process, as it happened to me, I wasn't able to actually, the food was not going anywhere. You're just full, you're stuffed, and the food stays there. You do not even have the digestion enzymes, and it's just horrible. Plus the excretion was horrible, because it's like everything inside of you was dry. So then I was like, okay, I can't do this. It took about 4 weeks after that to come back to a normal type of thing where I could actually digest again, as in like, because I saw that the food was going nowhere, in my body, to say, oh, I'm gaining weight, or no. It is not going anywhere, but it's just like now at least it can be, let's say, downloaded, like let go of it, you know, just purged without pain. So that was a big improvement. But I have organized my week so that I would always have like 1 day, 1.5 days of dry mode, and I was starting Monday, and then continue with juice or water until like Tuesday, all day Tuesday and Wednesday, and then having some salad, fruits, and whatever, and more solid towards the weekend. So this is how I've done this for what now, 3 months? Yes, 3 months. And I've noticed my body says like, you can't do that either because I really don't need it, and I need to access more energy, and this bothers me. So now I have expanded to at least 2 days dry, and it's not the same as when you do it. This is not fasting, first of all. This is basically standing in your normal state where you do not need food or water or anything. It's perfect. It's just after the second day, it's more kind of like my mindset that I said, okay, I'm going to do this just for 2 days and I'll stop here. And for the fact that actually I saw that at the moment I still have to, my mind has to get used to it, so I keep until my weight it balances out and it can be sustained by its own source. Because I've just noticed something when I don't eat and when I don't drink. Now of course my weight has stabilized and it's coming back, but not that much, and it's just I've already set in my head the weight that it should be. But now after 3 months it's telling me that I should have even less of what I had in these 3 months, and I'm listening and I see the benefits, and with this upgrade I was able to do amazing stuff. You have so much energy. I mean, I had a lot of energy when I did the upgrade to vegan and then raw vegan and stuff like that, but this doesn't even compare. And you can do so much work, and you can learn faster new things. I mean, I took up coding and other things, and this is insane. And you don't need to sleep, and it's kind of like you sleep every other day and you're not tired, and it's not like you have your an insomniac. No, it's just your energy. You don't need that because your body runs on source, and the source it's like has this self-sustaining force that does not need to go lower or higher. It's just constant. So only when I ingest food and certain things that are heavier, as like, let's say, some cooked food, then it's getting a little more and then you need to sleep, or to just, I drink water with lemon juice to just clear it out, or tea. But now I feel like I can't do even that. I just have to keep it. I have to keep my body even cleaner than that. So I am very curious how fast my transition is going to be, because I intend to do this to really be free completely, and as I said, to keep my my social eating only when I really need to and I really want, in certain circumstances. But yes, I am already inspired that I should be basically until the weekend, well, besides these 2 days of dry, that should be more like liquid, and if I still want to have some fun and enjoy some social eating, I can do this during the weekends, and then we'll see where this will take me. If you're interested in the process, I actually have a playlist about the process, and you can go check it out, the videos and other people's experiences. I don't know, maybe you're not there and you shouldn't do this if you're not there, but I am there, and I'm just sharing this experience with you. Yeah, I hope that was interesting, and if you're curious, if you want me to share some other details, I would be happy to do this. Just leave me some questions down below, and I will make another video. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.